I'm in Dallas for REITWorld 2011, NAREIT's annual convention for all things REIT. Joining me is Paul Adornato, Managing Director of Research with BMO Capital Markets. So Paul, 2011 is quickly coming to a close here. What has, in your opinion, been the dominant story in the industry this year?
I guess the dominant story has been kind of several-fold. First, we saw the capital markets really come back to life, providing both very well-priced debt as well as equity for most companies that sought to tap those markets. We also saw the transaction market come back to life, with companies much more active buying and selling. And then finally, perhaps most importantly, we saw just basic supply and demand start to swing back in favor of the real estate owners and operators. That is, even though there was very little economic growth, the lack of new supply kept the overall operating dynamics reasonably healthy for most sectors.
And have there been any surprises in your mind?
The surprises, I guess, would be really when it came to asset dispositions, that there has been a lot of capital out there looking to buy properties. Private equity is back to some extent. Income-oriented investors, core-type investors are back, and that has provided a very good opportunity for REITs to dispose of assets that may not be in their long-term strategic plans.
So now that we've put a bow on 2011 a little bit, looking at 2012, what do you think, if I interview a year from now, what will have been the big story for 2012?
I think in 2012, what we're expecting is, perhaps just more of the same. That is, just general recovery. I think there's the potential for upside surprise if the economy turns out to be not as bad as the headlines seem to indicate today. I think with the, all of the noise surrounding Europe, all of the noise and fear surrounding the presidential election, if that were to subside and folks were to look at the real economic growth, we might see a different picture and perhaps have a little bit more confidence in the REIT market. However, at the same time, we're always paying attention to valuation, and so we don't know if the activity will justify the valuations. Right now we would say that the valuations price in a fair amount of optimism, and so we're a little bit cautious, but we'll see how that plays out.
Great. Paul, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks.
For more from REITWorld 2011, be sure to visit REIT.com.